Alright, so today we're making the Rusty Anchor wheat wine. First full run through the Black Pearl here. I just set the water to heating and now I'm going to go do cleaning. My least favorite part. Anyway, away we go. Alright then, now we come to the fun part. Grinding the grain. Get that to sit nice. There we go. Here we got a little 2-row barley. Bit of malted wheat and crystal 40 barley. And a few rice hulls, which is essentially just the outside flaky bit of rice to add filtering-ish. And we mix all this together. And we grind. Eventually I'll have this motorized. It's the long part. Okay. And when you get old and lazy like me, Black & Decker works just as well. Alright, so that was all nice and ground up. We put it in our lauter tun. It's a lot like a giant tea bag, really. it goes. That is one buttload of grain. Alright, now all we have to do is wait for the water to get to 170 degrees and we'll dump it in there and soak it like tea. Okay, now comes the fun hot part. Getting the water to the grain. 170 degrees. Still at 170. Oh, that's hot. Now you're going to want to stir this a little bit. It smells a little bit like malto meal. It smells a lot like malto meal, I'll tell you that. Alrighty then. Go about an inch over the level of the grain. Seal her up tight. Once you got that sealed, wait an hour and wort should come out. Then we're on to the next step. Alrighty then, while we're waiting for that thing to steep a little bit, right there, I'll just explain what I got in there. 10 pounds of wheat malt, straight up wheat that's been malted. Pound and a half of the Crystal 40. A pound and a half of rice hulls, and then about 7 to 9 pounds of the regular barley, all ground up and in there. That's a lot of freaking grain for any particular beer, and this is only a 5-gallon batch. So finally found all my stuff to do this with. Got the water heated and ready for sparging, where we pour hot water to rinse the grains, extract every little bit of wort I can possibly get out of it. And then we'll start to actually cooking the beer, putting the hops in, that sort of thing. So far it's been fun. A little crazy since I didn't have any of my stuff together. Probably not the best video in the world. Hopefully my editing will do a lot more for this. Hopefully you can hear me. I don't know how the little microphone works on this camera, so we'll see. So far the system works pretty well. I've tried a really tiny batch a couple of months ago. That turned out alright. A little too hoppy. This time, probably way better because I'm not putting as much hops in per gallon anyway. In a couple of weeks it should be ready. We'll see. For right now, we ain't got nothing. Right now, inside this thing, we're converting the starches of the grains into sugars. Barley has a special enzyme in it that converts those starches to sugars. The sugars are what the yeast eat, and the yeast makes the alcohol. That's how that works. In that order. So for now, we'll just hang with this. All good. Okay, currently activated my yeast. Alright, it is currently time. How we are going to do this. Make sure you loosen your lid, otherwise you create a vacuum and bitch. Oh, bubbly niceness. It smells heavenly. Alright. So, in order to get a good grain filter started, oh yeah, that's pretty. Drain a bit out. That's some brown stuff there. Pour it back in. Do this a couple of times till she runs clear, or clear-ish. Wow, that's caramely perfection there. Smells delicious. Delicious. This is going to be a very good wheat wine. Must have done it right. I'm not getting very big chunks at all. That's pleasant. One more time, I think. Just a nice murky caramel. Alrighty then, now the tricky part. Let her rip. This is what's called sparging, using the hot water to squeeze out every bit of happiness. Going to wind up with about 8 to 9 gallons in the pot there. Extract every bit of the happiness here. Think we're about good. Here, we're gonna do this. Might shake around a little. Looky, looky. That's prettiness. And then up here, it's still bubbly. Still goodness. Oh, there goes that. Yep, that's some happiness there. Then these spent grains in here go out to the chickens as feed, which will in turn fertilize my hops, which will go back into the beer. And there would be the chickens eating the spent grains. They like it. They like it a lot. They went hog wild over a scoopful. Life is good. Recycling at its finest. Nice. We're sitting about 9 gallons. I'm liking that. Turn it off, drain it out. Back in there with you. Remember kids, lift with your legs, not your back. Bring that bad boy to a rolling boil. Alright, what I got here are Northern Brewer pellet hops. Just little pellets, you've seen them before. I'm going to put them in a bag this time just to keep the mess down because it leaves a lot of crap in the beer. These bags are indispensable for me brewing a clean beer, I'll tell you what. Okay, I forgot the most important part of brewing beer is drinking it at the time. Little Irish Death. Just the right attitude for what I'm doing. That's going to be tasty. Really, really tasty. Okay, I'm going to show you what this looks like. Alrighty then. There it is. all its entirety. Excellent color. It's still a little diluted until it boils off a little. Hold that thought. And that is way sweet. That is going to be so good. So good. Anyway, that's what we're looking for. Alright, rolling boil, time for the goodies. Here's the hops. Check those out, all bagged up, ready to go. And they're in, starting now. So those will boil for about an hour-ish. Oh my goodness, the smell. Steam. There's that orange foam on the sides there. See it? Right about in there. That would be the hops releasing their wonders. Citrusy. You can still smell the wheat. Yes. Awesome sauce. We'll go with that. Ow. That was spectacular. Okay, here we are. About 45 minutes in. I've got whole leaf Saaz hops for the aromatics that I'm going to boil for 15 minutes. Down they go. It's a lovely thing. Alrighty then, now we're cooling it off with a wort cooler. Get it down to fermentable temperatures. On this stainless steel string here. Cold water running through it. Chill it right the hell down. Take a few minutes. Definitely coming out warm. Okay, we're now transferring it to the fermenter. Dark brown goodness. Smells good. I'll give it that. Apparently that's the length of it. Alright, that should do it. Okay, 98 body temperature. Sitting at 90 degrees. Happy, happy, happy. Okay, we've achieved pitching temperature of 75 degrees. We're now going to take a reading. Put that right down. Take a little sample, fill up the test tube, our reading's 1065. 1065. Not quite as alcoholic as I wanted it to be. Should have been in the 1090s. Yeah. You'll do what you can. Alright, since it's still going, the battery's running out, we're going to pitch the yeast and turn this sucker alive. Open the yeast up. Dump her on in. Oh yeah, that thing. Alright then. She lives. "24 hours, she should be bubbling madly." Seal it up. And put her away for a week. And that's making beer. Yeehaw.